I'm Jen, head of content operations at UpCodes, and let's talk about what is up with codes. The first highlight we saw was the updated fire safety provisions for wall construction, podium buildings, and lithium-ion battery storage in the building code. The changes provide more information on how horizontal separation between podium levels is treated and how vertical offsets need fire barrier treatment. As well, there are now more explicit requirements for fire resistance rated exterior walls. And then finally, lithium-ion and similar battery storage installations now have dedicated fire safety provisions like emergency response, signage, and hazard classification. The Energy Code now has new electric-ready infrastructure requirements for heat pumps, solar, battery storage, and EV charging. The changes encourage use of electric heat pump technology for space and water heating in newly constructed buildings. The baseline for the construction moves towards dual heat pumps, space and water, rather than just one of those functions. And the last major highlight we saw in this year's code was the new bicycle parking changes. The 2025 California Green Building Standards, the CALGreen, Part 11 of Title 24, incorporates new mandatory measures for bicycle parking serving multifamily dwellings, hotels, and motels. What had been voluntary in previous versions of CALGreen is now mandatory. Local jurisdictions may still adopt more stringent standards, but the state minimum is now mandatory. So finally, let's talk about the new WUI, the California Wildlife and Urban Interface Code. This establishes the minimum requirements to reduce the likelihood of life and property loss due to wildfire. It strengthens how well buildings can withstand wildfires in areas identified in high fire risk, such as fire hazard safety zones or wildland urban interface zones. The new rules make buildings better protected against flames and burning embers carried by the wind. The goal is to make homes and other structures less likely to catch fire and to reduce the chances of injury or property loss during a wildfire. So this year's code update has had some significant changes on how buildings are being built in California. We're excited to see these changes and help you navigate them. Here's a checklist of things you should note with the code update. Review if your next project permit application will be on or after January 1st, 2026, and thus subject to the 2025 Title 24. For electric-ready EV, solar, battery readiness, check how your project scope needs to change, panel space, signage, etc. Verify if your project lies in a fire hazard safety zone or a very high WUI area, and check the standalone WUI code, Part 7, and how it might impact your design. Finally, check bicycle parking mandates if you do multifamily hotels and motels in California. Stay up to date on the amendments for California, Los Angeles City, Los Angeles County, San Diego, San Jose, and San Francisco on the UpCode platform.